All right, welcome to another edition of Jeff and Des Watch Stuff. Today, we're going to talk about what we watched last week. Watched a movie. We finally sat down and watched a 3-hour movie about Elvis.
That was 3 hours?
It was 3 hours, and it did not feel like 3 hours.
It didn't.
That's why I was afraid to watch it for a while, because it's like, oh my God, 3 hours, I sat through this. Now, we are Elvis fans. Elvis plays a big part in our relationship.
Huge part.
Yeah, he does. And we were actually married by Elvis. 4 days after we were married here, we went to Vegas and got married by Elvis. So
the best Elvis in Vegas.
Yeah, he was awesome. So yeah, we like Elvis, and I was excited to see a movie about Elvis, especially because the director is I can't remember his name, but he's not like an American director. He's a foreign director, so it was kind of like a little weird, kind of how they looked at America, in a kind of weird way. They did take liberties with some of the stuff as far as like the story isn't exactly factual. Right. But I'll get it out of the way. I really liked the movie though. I really enjoyed it for what it was. I know, like even with like Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie, there was a lot of liberties taken with, especially like the timeline of events in that movie, were moved around to make it more dramatic.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff in the Elvis movie didn't even happen. Like BB, he didn't hang out with BB King. I had to read up on that because I'm like, did he really have a relationship with BB King like that? No, he didn't. He didn't yell at Tom Parker, Colonel Parker from the stage.
No, he didn't fire him on stage.
But I liked it, but there are a couple things that really almost ruined the whole thing for me. Almost. Like, I thought the visually, I thought it was really cool. The directorial style was great. If I want to get nerdy on everybody, but
White and nerdy.
No, not like Weird Al. Okay. Which that movie is coming out soon, and we're gonna watch that. And we're gonna review that. I can't wait.
Yes,
I'm pretty excited about that.
Yes.
But I digress. Okay, back to Elvis. And you're probably gonna say the same thing as me. The inclusion of modern hip hop in some of the scenes was just odd, because like every time there was like a transition or Elvis was walking like through like the black neighborhoods or something, like there was this modern hip hop music that just like really took you out of it.
It wasn't necessary.
It wasn't because
it wasn't consistent.
Right, because sometimes there was like old school blues music being played, as like
made more sense.
In like a transitionary scene, and then sometimes there was just like this rap and hip hop going on. I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, and they didn't do it enough for it to make sense. It was only like 3 times. It just didn't. I don't know.
Now, what did you think about the movie as a whole, though?
It kept my attention.
It was 3 hours, and we did watch it all.
And I didn't realize that it was 3 hours that had passed. But I feel like if you're gonna do a movie about someone iconic, that you pretty much everything they've done has been documented.
Right.
Why change the story? Why make stuff up? Why bother? Like you don't. I don't like that.
I agree.
I'm a straight up documentary girl, so.
There's been a lot of documentaries about Elvis. I agree, though.
I get it.
I probably wouldn't watch it again, though.
No.
I enjoyed it for what it was. I didn't like that he looked nothing like Elvis.
He looked like John Travolta.
He looked like John Travolta cosplaying Elvis.
Yeah.
In 1979.
It was his lip. Like, he didn't have Elvis's lip. He had John Travolta's lip. They're different.
And I think it was a mistake at the end when they showed the real Elvis.
Yes.
They showed like archival footage of the real Elvis, and then they cut back to him, and I was like, yeah, he looks enough like him.
Then it's so obvious.
Yeah, it's completely obvious. Yeah. Now, the way he portrayed Elvis, though, I thought was decent. It was a decent portrayal of him. He got his moves down pretty well. Just as good as John Waco ever did. I'll put that video in there right now of John Waco dancing around like Elvis. Yeah.
It's my favorite Elvis.
My friend John Waco.
My favorite Elvis.
We used to, the band I was in with my buddy John, we performed at the Wilkes Center, their opening ceremony, and we did an Elvis set. We did a 3-song Elvis set. Among other things like the Blues Brothers and stuff too. We did it up. It was great. And they never asked us back for some reason. Talking to you, Wiltsies. Anyway, back to the movie.
Elvis did show up at our wedding too.
He did.
I have to say I don't quite remember that happening, but there is a picture, so I do know he was singing to me.
So yeah, Elvis does. There's a lot of Elvis in our relationship. It's always been like that. So when this movie was like, released, I was like, oh, we definitely got to see this. And we didn't go see it. We did not go to the theaters to see it.
No.
Every time we tried to go, something happened. We were shooting a show or whatever.
Wait.
What?
Wait.
Yeah.
I said, let's go have a nice dinner and watch Elvis at the same time. And you were like,
Well, I found out it was coming on HBO Max like the next week for free. So I'm like, and I'm glad.
So we ordered junk food.
We ordered a lot of food and we sat around and watched Elvis and we drank some good beer.
Always. Yeah. We don't drink bad beer.
That's true. There's no bad beer in this house. There's no bad beer in
There is no bad beer on this bar right now.
So let's go scale from 1 to 10.
All right, hit me.
I'm going to give Elvis a 3 hours. I sat through it, so I'm going to give it a 7.5.
It gets a very generous 6.
Okay, all right. But you did give it 6.5 because you did sit through it. It was 3 hours.
6.
All right, okay.
There were too many things that annoyed me, and I couldn't get past, so yeah.
The one thing that didn't annoy me was Tom Hanks. I thought he was fantastic.
No, he had me so creeped out I didn't even want to look at him.
Yeah, the Colonel's pretty creepy.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Yeah, he pretty much disappeared into that role. It was good. So there's a lot to like about this movie, but you're not gonna get a glamorized version of the Elvis story, I think.
Right.
And they do skip a lot of stuff too.
I understand that, but I'm picky and judgmental when it comes to stuff like that. And if you're gonna make me spend 3 hours to watch something, I want to like it because I don't have time for that. I want to absolutely be in love with it. You can watch something and be like, well, okay, I can't. I'll get angry if you waste my time.
Well, if you want to suggest any movies for us to watch, let us know. We'll watch it.
Yes.
We're probably gonna watch some crappy movies soon because cold weather's coming, and that's what we do when we're here. There's one on my list that we definitely have to watch called Money Plane.
I told you we were going to watch that on our way to Vegas.
Oh yeah, Money Plane.
We're going to watch it together.
All right, okay, yeah, we're going on a shoot for the show to Las Vegas soon, so that's gonna be fun. We're gonna bring you back some more beer reviews and awesome stuff from Vegas real soon.
And we're going to try some very local stuff down there this time.
Yeah, well, we do, but
yeah, I know. But
the last trip we did some locals. I try to drink completely local when I'm there.
Me too.
So we're gonna visit some breweries again and.
By local though, sometimes that does mean California, but it's okay. It's okay.
No, I just want to be the Las Vegas area. I want to stick to this time if we can. They tricked us one time. They were like, "This is a local beer," and I looked it up. I'm like, "No, it's not."
I know, but I like my Firestone Walker, and you can actually get that in this area now.
Yeah.
But not the one that I like. But that's okay.
Okay, that's it for Elvis and Des and Jeff watch stuff.
Yeah, because if he doesn't cut me off, I could talk all night.
Well, we have beer to drink, so let's just go.
Okay. Fine. I was having fun. Thanks for ruining my fun.
Too bad.
All right. Whatever.
Get hot and sweaty.